One of the things that make this trip very different from the other retreats that we had is that I was very, very intentional about making sure that this trip to Ghana was about investors and developers. I wanted to make sure that we tackled those in the US who were already investing, those who may have 10 doors or 20 doors as investors, and they're not afraid to invest. They understand the reason and the purpose in doing it. So now if I just take their same system that they already have in the States and then multiply that to another country, another continent, teaching them how they can earn in different currencies, that's what makes this particular trip different. Outside of us now having actual investors who have invested in Ghana, they get to see their unit for the first time. That was one of the things that made this trip different. Listen, I was so excited to be in East Legon Hills because we have been working with this particular developer who is building 3 projects now. He started on his first one, him and his partner, maybe a year ago, or a little over a year ago, but to go back and see how they completed 6 stories. They have the rooftop restaurant almost finished. They have the gym, they have the rooftop pool. And now with me taking this group of investors in, 2 out of all of those investors that we had today invested in those projects, and now they get to see what it actually looks like. That's what I was proud of, because I got to see someone take a vision that was dirt, rocks, and then they took a leap of faith and they began to build from the ground up. So to see them go from foundation to first floor, second floor, and now we're looking at a roofed building, I'm super excited that in less than 4 months, we will be able to turn over keys to those investors who trusted in the project. Just had our tour from the very first time that we came exactly 1 year ago, and to see the progress not only of Solera Residence, which is exactly behind us, a 6-story unit, rooftop pool, restaurant, and gym, but now we are down to 91% sold out. And right now we're standing in the second development, which is Platinum Enclave. And with Platinum Enclave, we have a makeup of townhomes, and we have studio units that are almost sold out, just 1 available. But what I have witnessed today is the progression of work, and everyone that we have talked to have said how impressed they are with not just the work itself, but with the quality of construction and where they are building. And I think that it is amazing.
It's exciting. Honestly, it's exciting. It's one thing to have a vision on paper in your mind, and it's another thing to bring it to reality, see it come alive with all the challenges and everything. I'm excited with what we've been able to put together, myself and the team, so it's exciting. I'm very much excited about the completion of the development. I think that the most exciting thing that we'll get to celebrate is to see the people who believed in this body of work and bought into it, you know, coming on the day of opening and then receiving their keys and being excited about what we've been able to pull off over the construction period. So the day of the handing over will probably be the most exciting day of my life for now.
One of the things with working in emerging markets is working with a business partner and having a relationship in which you can build trust. And that's what the relationship between myself and Moses has been able to, you know, just build that relationship to where the U.S. diaspora that have been investing, which I think at this point it's been about 20 of them that have invested between 2 projects. They are so impressed with the level of integrity. They love their monthly updates that they get, because every developer does not give you monthly updates like these developers. And so I'm excited about the relationship and how we are progressing, not just from one project, but moving to the next one and so forth. And so I'm looking forward to a lasting relationship. So working in another country, you don't always have the relationships that you need in order to know what are the requirements, what are the laws. So there are things that I had to study before even doing work, and being able to do it with a developer who is local to the area, because people always ask me, now, are these African, are they local to Ghana that we're working with these developers or are they foreign developers that we're working with? And all of the developers, I am proud to say, are those that are from the local area like Moses. So it makes it easy for an international agent like myself to come into the community and work with those who are already building here even before I came. And so Moses, what is it like for you to be able to work with an international brand coming into your country as someone who is local to the land?
There's something that I always say, thank you Makida, there's something that I always say that you can have a very good product, but if I'm a tailor and then I make clothes and I make the best of clothes, but I have one distribution outlet, I'm limited in sales. Somebody may be an average or mid tailor and then they may have 10 distribution, 20 distribution outlets. They are likely to make more sales than the guy who makes the best but has one outlet. So I always say that when it comes to business, oftentimes entrepreneurs want to focus on distribution of their products, because if your product is able to hit the market and people are able to see it, then they can see the value you're creating and then they can buy into that value. And so working with you, Savvy Chicks in Real Estate, now Kingdom Citizens in Real Estate, has been a dream come true for us. It's helped with our distribution of the vision that God placed into our hands to those in the diaspora. And I always say this is just the beginning. I'm excited about what the future holds.
Now, y'all, with that, I didn't even have to bring up Kingdom Citizens in Real Estate, but Moses hit it on the head. And Kingdom Citizens in Real Estate just basically means that we are a kingdom citizen. God gave us dominion over the land, and now we are bringing investors from all over the world to have dominion